If you had to pick one core thing that says, yes, I'm going to invest in this person or company or not, what would that be? And I've got an answer to this question too, and I'm curious to gain your insights. There's a lot of private investors in the room, and they're just really trying to help differentiate. And kind of, you guys are obviously key at what you do. What would you say that would be? If you had to pick only one thing.
Yeah, definitely passion, I think, is what it comes down to, and dedication to that specific thing. In the field I work in, it's
Okay.
do you want to solve that problem? It's not it is not just about making money. To get through to reducing pollution in some massive significant way that helps save the planet, you have to have a passion behind it. And that usually comes with intelligence and you have all that stuff. You have the PhD, you have the whatever, right? You have all the chops. But it really comes down to like, how much are they going to really die for this company when it comes down to it? Because right now VC market's tight, and you're going to have to get through some tough times. You're going to have to figure things out, and it's like that passion's going to drive them.
I was just going to say, so you're picking passion because of the connection to tenacity, and that person's more likely to keep
absolutely
going.
They're just going to go for it, and that you just see that in them, that drive, etc. And it just, that leads to money, that leads to the fundraising, that leads to, so it's like, if you don't see it, if you don't feel it, it's like dating or whatever. It's like, if you don't feel it in that first date, it's not going to be there 10 years from down the line or whatever.
I don't hate the passion, but like, we've all had that person with the passion come up to us in the bar. And like, it's like, maybe you should
try up with the integrity.
I'm kidding. Actually, I got moved today by Kyle and what Kyle said about systems, because it really got me thinking. For me, there's like 3 phases in entrepreneurship. There's the first phase, which is the Viking phase. And really, you don't need any stand-up meetings in the Viking stage. You just need to get into a big dirty ship. You don't even need to do your hair, right? You just need to get in there, cross to another place, and do your pillaging. And then afterwards, if you keep doing that, they're going to drop big rocks on your ship. So it's not going to work anymore. And to your point, the grit, the determination, the outbound, the brand, all of that stuff is super important. But you need to build systems. If you can't move from the Viking stage to what I think of as the Gladiator stage, you're done. You'll never survive. No matter how good you are, no matter how much you try, no matter how great a salesperson are, you won't make it through. So I think what Kyle said earlier on, and I noticed it, I think, Richard, it's worth adding it to one of these slides. It's like so huge. Without systems, you cannot build $1 billion company, period, or even $1 million a month company. So I'm going to switch what I would have said, which would have been grit, execution, determination, which is kind of 3 in 1. I'm going to switch it to systems.
Got it.
I'll go with community. I think you look at XRP on Twitter X, and you see their followers incredible. You look at the meme coin Doge, no revenue, $30 billion market cap. So, and their community behind it is they're fanatical. So for us, as community is a big aside from market cap, we go with community.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm a cliche. I'm along, it's always people, but a specific tool we've been using. We used to hire, I think, for passion and gut, but now we're using a tool, Culture Index, if anyone's familiar with that, personality testing, and just going through the entire organization and matching these dots to each position in the organization. And we've had a lot of success with that, especially in a service-based business.
Got it. So for me, I'll share with the group. I know a lot of us struggle trying to determine, is this the all-star or is this somebody that's just selling me really well? And it's my belief that a lot of people can be successful once or twice, but the person that you want to bet on has that consistent and compelling track record of success. So here's the one thing that I look for. And I take a piece of paper and I draw a line and I ask this one question. I say, going back as far as you'd like to go, can you walk me through your track record of success and specifically how emotional intelligence and grit played a role in each one of those track records? And some people will go back to one thing and some people will go back to high school. And then they'll say, in high school, I did this. In college, I did this. In my first job, I did this. And that's the person you want to invest in, because that's the person you can drop anywhere in the world and they're going to find a way to be successful. And those people are hard to find, but every once in a while you do bump into them. And so it's the intersection of track record of success and emotional intelligence. That's the person I want to invest in.
If you are a founder, raising capital, developing real estate, or you're an investor, would love for you to get involved in the Family Office Club. I've run this community for 18 years now. We've hosted 300 live events. We have 17 million social media group members and followers. We have the #1 YouTube channel on family offices. We have the #1 most popular podcast on family offices. You can learn more about us and our membership options at familyoffices.com. We have 30 in-person events planned in 2026 and another dozen events this year. Please go to familyoffices.com to learn more.